Hey guys, welcome back. I was able to squeeze in a quick, brief stream today, so I thought I may as well do it, because why not? I got out of work like an hour early, so I thought, you know what? Let me just run home and see if I can get some streaming done with some more RimWorld. And it's RimWorld because that's what I had it set up for the last time. So what the heck were we doing last week? I think our big thing was basic materials, like wood and steel is what we're lacking right now. So I've got a whole bunch of things. Penge, welcome! Welcome, Penge. The Geek Cupboard is here. Hang on, I'm getting things done here. I kind of raced home from work to do this stream, so here we are. Welcome, Penge. You're around here somewhere. There you are. You're taking some food to Scion. That's very charitable of you. I don't actually think Scion likes you that much, but yeah, no, actually, she's basically sort of neutral to you. Okay, the strong feeling about you is meh about Penge versus Scion. Fair enough. Ignat really doesn't like you, though. Really doesn't like you. We have a frog, we have a duck, and we have a red shirt. Yeah, I am so happy with frog, duck, and red. This is just, it's like the Three Stooges landed in RimWorld, and we got them all at once. Frog, duck, and red, our prisoners, ready to get Mike Tyson'd into loving us. Hello, Michael, welcome. I was able to get a reasonably quick stream in today, so I thought, why not? I've got the time, I may as well do it, because I love hanging out with you guys. I really do. I miss not having the regularity of the streams where I'd know what I was doing every Friday and Saturday. So the fact that I get to do this is very cool. Oh, Mech, you successfully tamed a muffalo. Oh, good job. Well done, you. I don't exactly remember why we were doing that, but I'm sure it was very, very important. Wait, is this a tame turkey? Oh, yeah, right, we have a turkey now. And a monkey. We have Vosseros the monkey around here somewhere. I don't know where he is. He's around here somewhere, probably getting up to monkey-like mischief, I'm sure. And we got a pig. Yeah, so we've got a pig. A dead one. The pig is not contributing really much, except in the food sense of things. But, yeah, that all happened. But I'm mostly excited about Frog, Duck, and Red, because that's just, A, three of the greatest names for a bunch of people who are going to join our colony. B, they all came in together, which really makes them sound like a comedy team. We've got Frog, Duck, and Red in the house, and, well, it'll be 3 new colonists when we're done with them. What did you put into your first Crossroads Inn video? Yeah, that sort of happened, Vosseros. Muffalos are nice milk. Yeah, that's probably why I did it, Martin. You're probably right. I probably did it for the milk. Where I only do this play like once a week, I often forget what the heck I was doing. Caravan request. Yeah, I'm going to go with a hard no on that. We're very busy with Frog, Duck, and Red. We're very, very busy. And I am giving them a fabulous prison. It's got really nice armchairs. It's going to have a nice table. We're going to get some more lights put down here. I don't think I have power over there. Oh, yes, I do. The lights just went on. Yeah, Vosseros. So, Crossroads Inn kind of happened. Didn't really see that coming. I mean, I figured it would have a degree of popularity. I just didn't know it'd be quite that much in the first 48 hours. So, thank you to you personally for that, obviously. Thank you. I don't think I properly thanked you in the video, so I will thank you personally. Absolutely killing it. Thank you, Penge. In my defense, mine got out about 2 hours before yours. So I feel that's where the discrepancy in numbers is coming from. I got it out about 2 hours before you got yours out, and I'm glad you got yours out too, because eventually when I'm done with it, I can go back and watch it. Oh, is it 4.1 now? Good, excellent. I was kind of hoping it would crack into the top 5, because I'd just like to see those shuffled up a little bit, but it's got a ways to go before it's going to beat Chef. Chef has got almost 1,000 views on that. How am I doing? I am doing fabulous, Jules. Thank you very much. I am doing fabulous. Just got out of work a little bit early, so it's a good opportunity to come back and do some quick RimWorld with you guys, because I love hanging out with you, and I miss hanging out with you regularly, so any chance I get to do it, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh my god, we have so many potatoes and rice. We have so many potatoes. How many? We have 2,280 pieces of rice. I think we can stop growing rice for the interim, guys. Actually, this is almost ready to harvest. It is ready to harvest. Okay, we're gonna have more potatoes in the house. Crossroads Inn will be on 5K by the end of the weekend. That'd be cool. I'd like to see it crack the top 5. Like I said, just to shuffle that list up. I just like to see things change there. I'd frankly be ecstatic if something would kick Elix out of the top spot. I have been looking at that for 2 years, seeing that as the #1 viewed video. I would be more than happy if something kicked that out of the top spot, because I only made that video to explain why I was ending the series. I really didn't think it had any legs to it. I thought there was going to be like 4 people watching it, 2 of whom would have been me. But no, there we are. Hey, Bobcat, how's the bike? The broken bike, or the fixed bike now, I guess. Yeah, you'd said you'd repaired it. Took a look at Dave's most popular Tavern Tycoon after 6 months at 5.8. Yeah, no, I was looking at that myself. What was that? The first Endless Journey one, I think? That really did rather well. But that's a grower. That one keeps ticking along. That's, I hate to use cliched terms like evergreen, but that continually gets views. So it didn't launch into the top spot immediately, but it's been slowly going there over time. And that may be the one that overtakes Elix at some point. I'd be very, very happy if it did. Be more than happy to get Elix kicked out of the top spot. Or the Fallout 4 VR one. As fun as Fallout 4 VR is, I'm just kind of sick of looking at the thumbnail at this point. I've seen it for years now. So that... I don't think we need any more food, but it wouldn't kill us to make some more meals just to clear things out of here. Oh, we've actually got 50 lined up. That's quite a lot. Oh, God, all these potatoes are ready to be harvested. Oh, dear. I don't have the room for all this food. I just legit do not have the room for this. I'm going to have to make a bigger warehouse. I think that's got to be the first move. Forgotten about your Fallout 4. Yeah, I loved Fallout 4 VR. It's terrible to try and do anything properly in it, like shoot things, but it's really fun to walk around. It's a great walking simulator if you don't mind the ghouls, because it looks gorgeous. And Codsworth is huge. Codsworth is like the size of a car in VR. He's so underrepresented in the base game. Did you treat yourself to a season pass for Crossroads, Penge? It has puppies and kitties. I would say I don't know. Ask Penge, but you totally just asked Penge. You weren't even talking to me. I just assume people are talking to me. Ignat, you don't have a bed. You know what? We need basic materials, and we've got to get some more bedrooms kicking along here because we're not going to have enough beds for Frog, Duck, and Red. Or indeed Ignat, apparently. I need everyone on tree cutting duty. Okay, tree cutting duty, plant cutting. Just briefly, guys, this is going to be your top priority. Even people who aren't good at it need to go do it. I don't care if you're terrible at it. You won't get quite as much wood out of it, but you'll get something done. Got the fancy digital pass, but didn't go for the season pass. Well, I'll just communicate Penge's answer to Bosseros. Walking simulator, did not know that was a thing. Are you kidding, Martin? There's tons of them. There's tons of them, both in VR and in what are we calling it now? Window pane versions of games? Window game? Not Windows, but window pane versions of games. So non-VR, flat screen kind of things. Yeah, they're totally... I mean, I'm going to use air quotes, games, where you just walk around. And frankly, if you can avoid the ghouls, Fallout 4 VR is perfect for that, because the Commonwealth is stunning in VR. It's absolutely gorgeous and terrifying at the same time. And then the ghouls come out, and you've got to figure out where in VATS you go to change your inventory, or where in the Pip-Boy you go, and then it gets all squirrely, because there's just so many different controls to Fallout 4. There's so many different buttons to hit at any one time. And doing it on a controller is fine, because there's like 20 buttons on a controller, so no problem. In VR, you have you've got like 4 buttons. So you get into these submenus of submenus of submenus, and by the time you've done all that, the ghoul has killed you. Apparently there's a way to change your Crossroads in character name. Yeah, no, I know. I have had numerous viewers tell me that. They're very, 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 very distressed that I keep calling myself Martin. Apparently, this is the controversy. Steve, welcome! My wife and I were just talking about you the other day to somebody else. Steve. Ironically, yeah, it's not ironically, coincidentally would be more the appropriate term there. But yeah, my wife and I were just mentioning you to someone else whom you also don't know. So basically, we talked about someone that we know but never met to someone that doesn't know or has met you. It was a little weird. AR games being flat games that make you go outside. Why would you want to go outside? RimWorld is right here. Why would you want to do that? And I also notice it's nap time in RimWorld, so let's just blaze through this if we can. I need to get everybody on tree cutting duty or mining, except we don't really have a heck of a lot around here to mine. Not even steel. That's not steel, is it? No, that is totally not steel. We're in a real bunk area here. If somebody wanted to go grab this jade anytime soon, I'd just kind of like to have that around the house. Might build a table out of it. That might be fun. Oh, there is a ton of steel over here. Okay, let me reprioritize you guys here. Yes, I need you cutting plants, but I also need you mining. Who's super good at mining? Anyone? Anyone? Not so much, really. No, not at all. All right, plant cutting can go back to 2 for many people, and indeed all of them. So plant cutting and mining is what I really need you guys to focus on, please. We just need flat-out basic materials. Wood, steel. That's what I need. I need a record scratch noise when Dave said that about you, Steve. Yeah, it was an odd statement. It's just that we happened to be talking about, YouTube stuff to a friend of ours, and then the subject of, like, being a parent and having a kid who watches YouTube, and then you've got to kind of keep an eye on what the kid is watching, yada, yada, yada. And you and Jamie came up as being, part of that conversation. What was Dave's wife saying? Actually, she was basically saying you're a good parent. If you want to know honestly, Steve, that was the honest answer to your question is we were commenting that you were being a good parent by knowing what Jamie is watching online and knowing whom he's watching, because that's what our friend does. She's very active in her son's online life. So we were talking about you in a very beneficial way. Maybe Dave needs a record scratch noise maker button in real life. I would love one. There's got to be something on Amazon. Or, you know what? I can probably do it as an app on my phone. We finished carpet making, which is excellent. I feel we should move into either awesome guns or just make a rush for microelectronics. That's going to take a while anyway. Yeah, I think we're going to go for microelectronics. It's going to take forever, but we'll get it done eventually. Oh, you're building the tables and stuff for the prisons. Good, excellent. I would love to have a real-life record scratch noise just constantly on me at all times. Although, as Shouting Stone said, these them kids today, they don't actually know what a record scratch is. So, just because I'm a child at heart and play all the games he does, there you go. But you know what? You're active in your son's online life, and so is our friend, and that's how you came up in conversation. So it was nothing weird or creepy. We were just talking about online parenting and how to be a parent in the digital age and whatnot. Not that we have kids, but friends of ours do, and that. In fact, my friend was such an awesome parent that she suffered through a Halo convention just for her son. She took her son to it because he's young. He's a very, very, very early teenager, so he can't go to these things by himself. And she took him to a Halo convention and sat there for 8 hours, miserable, because she doesn't really care about Halo at all. My son happened across a music cassette. Mighty confused. I'm not surprised. If you could find a cassette player, you could even blow his mind even more. And then you can teach him the trick about using a pencil to manually rewind the thing when it invariably unspools itself. Dang kids with their hula hoops and their fax machines and their cassette tapes. Hey, that was my age. My age was cassette tapes. No, I don't think I bought my first CD until I was an adult. I was a cassette tape kind of guy. Still a very underrated media. I mean, really, with the advent of digital playlists and Spotify and all of that, it's really taken the charm away from the classic mixtape. You used to put a lot of work into those. That would be a whole day for me to put together, to quote the Guardians of the Galaxy, an awesome mixtape. But now I can just bang out any playlist or just put it on shuffle and it'll come up with its own darn thing. There's a certain charm that's lacking there. Bring back cassette, I say. We're working on Frog, Duck, and Red. Excellent. I notice Red's up and about quite a bit. How's your health, Red? You have, well, apart from the fact that your left ear has been shot off. I'm not sure if we did that. We probably did. I'll speak up, Red. Your left ear was shot off. I think it was us. Anyway, so you're basically okay. How's Frog doing? You have many, 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 many gunshot wounds. That was definitely us. Duck, how's your health? Many gunshot wounds, not quite as many as Frog, and a few bruises. Okay, you guys are all going to be fine, and we are going to Mike Tyson ourselves into loving you. Pre-PC kind of guy, Bobcat, I may remember too much. There was indeed a mixtape that I made for Mrs. Penge. See, and she's Mrs. Penge today. And I'm telling you right now, it was the mixtape. I couldn't do that for my wife. She wouldn't even understand it. We don't even own a cassette player. We don't, I don't think there's no cassette player. I finally got rid of my VHS player because I finally was able to find all the things on VHS. I was able to find them digitally. There is no record player, no vinyl record player in this house. We are totally digital. I could make a mixtape for Mrs. Dave, but I won't make one for Mrs. Penge because that would be awkward and weird. But I could have made one for Mrs. Dave, and she would have no idea what it is. Absolutely nothing. Did play D&D with a bunch of teenagers. Don't think they know what cassette tapes are. No, I'm sure they don't. I have no doubt that they don't. And I'll take it one step further and ask them about Ka-singles, because that was a train wreck that happened. The Ka-single. I want to pay $3 for a piece of plastic that has 2 songs on it, and this bulky piece of plastic I'm going to have forever. I'm saying nothing about my LP collection and recording Spectrum games, getting recorded with 2 cassette players in my sock drawer, one playing and one recording. Mrs. Penge says you can make her a tape if you like, but we have no means of playing it. No, it's fine. I did mean to say Mrs. Dave instead of Mrs. Penge. They both start with the word Mrs., so you can understand my confusion there. Oh, come on, Penge, you don't know what a Ka-single is? Maybe you might be just slightly too young. I know, I think I've got, not many, but I think I have a few years on you. Ka-single was a complete train wreck that they basically put out singles on cassette tapes. So, you're paying this bulky, it's like $3 or $4 for one of them, as opposed to, $10 for an album. And it was a single and a B-side. But now you've got this bulky cassette tape that you've got to deal with. Say it again. I think I've got a few years on you, Penge. I'm pretty sure I do. Fleeb, where did you get the wooden war mask? Or are you you're just taking it off because it's all bunk now? Okay, that's fair. How are we doing on the basic materials, guys? Have we in fact cut down any trees? Because I'd really like to get going on my construction plan here. I see some trees have been taken down. How's the steel? Oh, we're all working on steel. Okay, good. Not a lot of it, but Penge is over there mining with Ignat, which is funny because Ignat hates Penge. Absolutely despises Penge. How are you feeling? Negative 37. And it is, in fact, a rival of Penge. Okay, but weirdly, Willow's daughter, because that's RimWorld for you. Lots of people are working in the fields. Here's a good chunk of wood that's been cut down. Okay, so we need a bedroom for Ignat, and we're going to need bedrooms for Frog, Duck, and Red. Speaking of Frog, Duck, and Red, how's the whole recruitment thing going on? You have a long way to go, 24.6. You, Duck, you're coming along nicely at 14.7. We'll have you pretty soon. And not too bad on Red, 16.1. Okay, Frog's going to be in prison for a very, very long time, but we might get Duck and Red reasonably soon. Let's get some work going on here. Hopefully I've got enough. Give me some steel walls. And let's do, I think this area is going to be a workshop area. I'm going to make that because I still need to put up, I did put up the machining bench, but we're going to get other benches. We'll put up some more benches around there somewhere. As a monkey, I refuse to work. You just wander around looking cute. Yeah, I totally thought you were going to work. I kind of assumed monkeys, like dogs, could haul things because monkeys have hands. They have they have tool using capabilities. I've seen it on nature programs. Monkeys can use tools, but no, not Phosphorus. He's just wandering around. I think I can train him to follow people, and that's it. So you guys start working on that area, and let's now. You know what though? This is going to cut into the animal area. Okay, I'll mess with the animal area later. That's fine, but I am going to take the bedrooms somewhere else now that I've remembered that. Let's bring those... down here-ish. And, okay, so we're going to bring this down here. We're going to bring this corridor here so it doesn't mess with the aircon unit next door. Okay, and then wall that off for me and put a door there. That's the start of it. Let's see how that might work out. Yeah, exactly, Penge. Monkeys can totally do things. Totally do things. You once had all the Carry On films on VHS? Wow. I'm not sure if I should be more surprised by the VHS part of that or the fact that you went to the effort of getting all the Carry On films, because there's not a small amount of those at all. I used them to like this video. Yeah, but I can't train you to haul, Voss. I really was kind of counting on that since we lost our only dog. Did you know with Bobcat a non-destructive method of bypassing locks in man doors? Man doors? What's a man door? Whoa. Okay, see, this is where I need the record scratch thing at all times. What's a man door? Because I think this whole chat just got a little late night here. Involves using an off-road jack to spread the door frame just enough that the latch slips out of the frame. Yeah, you know what? The more I read it, the creepier it sounds after you say the word man doors. Oh, many doors. Many doors. Okay. Wow, that makes it so much less late night and creepy now. Because once you've said the phrase man doors, the rest of it, you can't make it sound good. You can't make any of that sound good. Oh, now you have to go watch them. Oh, wait, has Martin not watched Carry On movies? Oh, I love Carry On movies. They're so wonderfully awful. My mother hated them, and she hated the fact that I loved them. My dad loved them, naturally. That's where I got it from. Oh, yeah, no, you absolutely have to go watch Carry On movies. They've got to be on somewhere. They've got to be on YouTube or something. Somebody's pirated them somewhere. Please go watch those immediately. They are one of the better parts of British entertainment, and that's saying something. Veronica, welcome. I didn't see you come in. Welcome. Are we all... Yeah, it's all nap time in RimWorld. Okay, I need to blaze through this because I want to get the construction underway. I've got stuff that I need to do. We need bedrooms for the prisoners eventually, and Ignat, who's now sleeping in the freezer, which can't possibly... I'll bet if I look at your moodlets, I bet you're going to say you're cold. Yeah, you slept in the cold. That's because you're sleeping in the freezer, you moron. That's on you, Ignat. No wonder Penge hates you. Cold snap, you know what? Good, it'll kill all the plants. I genuinely can't afford to bring any more food into this place. We are stocked up. I have no room for food around here. Bobcat, just out of interest, are you going to be starting any more sentences with the phrase man doors? Because I may have to put the parental advisory on our video. I can do that right now if that's a thing. That's cool and all. But I just want to know, I want to flash up that parental advisory and get demonetized and all that stuff. Because YouTube doesn't like that kind of stuff. They're very, very not keen on that. They're the exact opposite of keen. If there's keen and there's a polar opposite, it's on the other end of that. No, totally do that, Martin. Totally check out Carry On movies. There's like a zillion of them. There's 8 trillion of them. And they're just... You know what? It's one of those things like, if you like the same vein of comedy of Are You Being Served, where it's bawdy, but not... I don't know. It's sort of British bawdy, and it's kind of lowbrow, and that's what makes it funny. It's that kind of thing. Yeah, no, you do have to watch them. That's how I ended up watching them. I was required by law. There was a knock at the door. There were 2 bobbies standing there. It got very awkward, and then I had to watch several of them. I think it's 3. The legal limit is 3, and then at that point, it's a choice to watch more or not. Muffalo. Oh, yeah, we just trained you. You don't get to live in the house. You have to live in a different place. You have to live in Area 2. And actually, while I'm on Area 2, how much of that did I just cut off? Oh, none at all. Oh, I could even squeeze the bedrooms in there. I mean, I can always adjust the animal area. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. So where does Area 2 go to? Right to the rice there. Fantabulous. Oh, we already built that wall. Excellent. How much am I kicking around in stone here? I've got some sandstone... Little bit of slate, not a heck of a lot. Let me see how many bedrooms I can squeeze in here. So if I did, I'm just going to steel because I can get steel. I know where to get steel. I'm going to cut into maybe a little bit of the animal area, but I think that's basically going to be okay. Except not there, though, because the animals need to get in and out. Or I could just move the door, Dave. I could just move the door. Yeah, do that. Do that and that. Okay, cut that in half. Those are going to be 2 small bedrooms, but everybody's going to broadly learn to cope with that. And then how are people actually going to get in here? I hadn't really figured that part of it. Okay, okay, I got to rethink this. Did the Bobbies make you watch Carry On Constable? Yeah, that was their first one, and then another 2 that they had brought along, and then I had reached the legal limit, and after that, it's a choice to watch more. Someone is sleeping in the freezer, it's the same person. It's probably Ignat again. Ignat doesn't have a bed. I am literally working on that right now, Ignat. It's coming. I don't think I you know what? Go to this. Cancel basically all of this. I don't like the way that played out. So if this is basically a corridor, I can do 1 bedroom here and 1 bedroom here. But then how are people going to get... Okay, I got it. All right, so we're going to do the bedroom more like this. Yeah, do that. So we'll have a bedroom here and a bedroom here. And then you're probably going to want to have doors in your bedrooms. People are very keen on that. Okay, there we go. You guys get on with that. You're getting on with this eventually. I might just use this wall. Do I have to claim that? I do. Okay, that's a perfectly acceptable thing to ask me to do. All right, so claim all of that wall. That belongs to us now. I might just incorporate this wall into whatever it is I think I'm doing around here, and that can go away. Deconstruct the party spot. I don't like it outside. We're having no more parties outside. Why would anyone sleep in the freezer? You have a TV room with comfy chairs. I know, and that's the weird thing about RimWorld, is it's so micromanaged and makes such an effort to have, you know, real world traits of people, and people get angry at each other and they love each other, but yet they won't sleep in an armchair. And also, you can construct high-tech materials out of smashing rocks together. But, yeah, they won't sleep in a nice armchair like the rest of the planet would. Speaking of which, I should put some floors in there at some point. And is somebody working on busting up rocks into slightly smaller rocks? Is that something we've got queued up? Yeah, we got plenty of that queued up. Okay, that's cool. And I really actually... Angie, come here. Come here. I know you're cleaning. That's really, really important, but I need you to actually get that generator up and running, please. Carry On Cleo, one of the better ones. One of the better ones, in my humble opinion. IMHO, as they say. So, yeah, no, I've always been a fan of the Carry On movies. I'm a fan of that era of British humor, because that's just the era I was raised in. That's just, like, my childhood was Carry On movies, Are You Being Served, all of that stuff. Loved all of it. Not the 9 o'clock news, if anybody remembers that one. Vosros probably does. That kind of came and went, but that was brilliant. Vosros, what was the name? What was the name? It was a sketch comedy show. It had 3 comedians, one of whom was Lenny Henry. Oh, hang on, Vosros. Surprisingly enough, I have to approve that one. And yeah, probably that sentence may have sounded better in your head than when you typed it up. So it was a sketch comedy series. It starred 3 comedians, one of whom was Lenny Henry, and I think it was like Lenny Henry's big break before he went on to, well, be famous and do shows like Chef. I cannot remember the name of it. It was 2 guys. One of them was Lenny Henry, and a woman. They were all like mid-range comedians that did a sketch comedy show, and I loved the heck out of that thing, and I can't remember what it's called now. I probably haven't been able to remember the name of it for many, many years, but, you know, here we are. You are going to need some beds in here. So let's just do... Actually, let's make it out of something fancy. What have we got a lot of? You're going to have a sandstone bed for no readily explainable reason other than the fact that I've got quite a bit of sandstone and not really a lot of wood. So there you go. And you know what? Actually, how much is that costing me? Only 45 sandstone? Have a sandstone dresser while you're at it. Get one of those, I don't know, there-ish. You can have a regular wooden end table. That's fine. And you're going to want some sort of light in there. Not that light. Wrong light. That light. Thank you. You got me there. Darn. I was hoping you would have known that one. You know what? It might have been called 3 of a Kind or 3 something. It was definitely a 3 something. I want to say it was 3 of a Kind was the name of the show. I may just completely stop the stream to go Google that right now, but it definitely had Lenny Henry. It was the first time I remember seeing him in anything at all. Stone bed sounds uncomfortable, but looks great. Three's Company, no, not so much. Completely different show. Also rather bawdy, but no, I'm familiar with Three's Company. It might have been called 3 of a Kind. I feel it was. But I could be 100% wrong about that. I'm sure if I IMDb'd Lenny Henry, it would certainly tell me. Is all the animals... we need more kibble. I mean, we don't. We've got plenty of hay at the moment, but winter is basically coming, well, in like a couple of months. But yeah, winter will come, and that will be much less food for the animals. Let's get a bunch more kibble going on there. And use up all the food, guys. Vosseros has trapped himself in the corridor here. That's fine and fair and a perfectly justifiable thing to do. However, what do I want to see down here? I'm still going to need 2 more bedrooms at some point. I just don't know. Oh, unowned my butt. This could be Ignat's bed, because Ignat's sleeping in the freezer right now. So that's Ignat's bed. Mech is working on Duck. Good. Duck, you're actually probably going to be our first candidate for coming over to our side. Yeah, you're already down to 12.7. Just looked up the Carry On movies. They're a bit older than I am. Yeah, Martin. Yeah. And Vosseros, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. There are many things that I enjoy that are older than people I know. It never existed at all. Ever. I mean, I think that none of the original 3 Star Wars movies were within my wife's lifetime. She never saw those in the theaters. They were just not a thing. In fact, they had been out for quite a while before she was born. So, that. I get you, Vosseros. And Martin, I get that. I'm sure they... Although, some of the Carry On movies started in the 60s, didn't they? I think some of them might be older than me. It's entirely possible some of them are older than me. But heck, Casablanca's older than me, and that's one of my favorite movies. Stabby, good job on the roofing here. Well done. Now we just got to get some floors of some kind. How's the woodcutting going, guys? I'm seeing some wood piled up around here. That's good. There is some wood being cut. Oh, God, all the corn's come in. I can't afford to stock this food at all. Oh, I forgot I planted more rice over here. Is this our raccoon? No, that's just a regular raccoon. Somebody go kill that. It's just annoying me at this point. I'm a fan of the classic Ocean's 11. Yes, great movie. It's a plan that would actually work. No, fantastic movie. Not my favorite ending to a movie. Not my favorite ending, and I won't spoil it because it's not the same ending as the rebooted Ocean's 11. Not my favorite ending, but a great movie overall. Carry On Columbus is from '92. Really? I didn't think they were making them that late in time. All right. The George Clooney movie sequel should have got a guy in the desert filling in 12 holes. Yeah. No, not my favorite ending to the original Ocean's 11, but a fantastic movie and just an outstanding cast. I mean, you could have had those guys do anything and people would have watched it. Being in chat, you dang kids, hula hoops, and fact machines. Get off my lawn. You wouldn't be doing this if Nixon was still in office. Sorry, that's not me. That's the dead milkman. Let's get some floors down here. Going back to stone. What kind of stone have I got now? Still mostly sandstone. All right, how about a slate floor? That might actually be rather attractive. Oh, the raccoon's getting shot. Excellent. Have a slate floor right about there-ish. The raccoon is standing literally in front of you. And you cannot hit it. There you go. You got it. Good shooting there, Penge. Excellent. Well done. Could anyone want to get to these trees? We really... I'm probably just doing too much construction, and they're prioritizing construction. Columbus is the one that's really not a carry-on film to me. So it's breaking canon. I see. I get you. No, hey, I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm big into canon or not canon. 58 and 78. Oh, wow, they actually went further than I thought. I didn't think they went all the way back to 58. I knew some of them were late 60s, and definitely in the 70s, but I didn't think they went all the way back. Okay, so, you know what? Many of them have been made before I was born. So I'm right there with you, Martin. And I think many of them were made before Vosseros was born. He's not that old. Not to my knowledge, anyway. I have an idea of his age, but I don't know it precisely. But given what I know, I'm confident that I'm, within 5 year span, so... I think many of the movies may have been made before all of us were born. Some carry-ons are in black and white. Yeah, but the first episode of Are You Being Served is in black and white. Can't go by that, Remember, we're talking about prehistory. We're talking about the Neolithic era when things were in black and white just because black and white was cheaper, so they did it. Yeah, the pilot episode of Are You Being Served was filmed in black and white. All the rest of them were in color. They filmed it in black and white because it was just cheaper to do that. Color was not universal at that point. Hell, I had a black and white TV until I was a young adult. Like in my early 20s, I had a black and white TV. Worked just fine. I didn't care what color things were. I could see the thing. A snooker was complicated in black and white. Oh, that's funny. Yes, he's sunk the gray ball, and now I think he's going for the slightly different shaded gray ball. Or he may go for the other gray ball that's not quite the same gray as the other gray that we just looked at. Oh yeah, all the plants died. Good. I've got nowhere to put him. Did you know with Bobcat... Oh, wait, are we talking about Mandors again? I hope not. Technicolor was the thing as early as the 1930s, hence The Wizard of Oz. Yes, but it was very expensive. Hence, things being shot in black and white, actually filmed in black and white in the mid to late 70s, just because it was cheap. That's my opinion anyway. I'm not a film student. I don't know how cheap it was, but I imagine if they went to the effort of filming it in black and white, it's because they weren't confident that it would be a popular series, so they didn't want to waste money on color. Corn plant has died because of the cold. Good. Got nowhere to put it anyway. All right. It's nap time again, so let's blaze through the rest of this, and then I'll keep working on the new bedrooms in the morning. I see Ignat has found his or her home. Medical emergency. Who? Oh, whoa. Slow it down. Who? Frog and duck? Okay, we did shoot you a lot. You're not wrong about that, but I thought we'd largely taken care of your needs at this point. Who's our best doctor these days? Surprisingly stabby, I think. And are any of our new folks good at doctoring? What about Ignat? Ignat's really good at doctoring. Okay, why don't you go wake up and prioritize tending? And actually, Stabby, we may as well do both at once. So you go work with Duck, and Ignat will work with Frog. Red's just fine, although Red has one ear. Can you hear me, Red? We shot your other ear off. Okay, I'll write it down for you. Get a vet. Yeah, for Frog and Duck. I know, right? And then I need this wall finished, and I may as well start outlining another bedroom here. I think, yeah, this is definitely going to be a bedroom, because then I'll put another door there, and that will work for, well, whatever else I think of at the time. So start doing all of this. I know there's not enough wood stored. I need people to get on that, please. And you can have a sandstone dresser. And you can not have a sun lamp, but you can have a regular lamp. Where's my power going these days? Right up there. So let's get some more conduit doohickeys down here and here. I don't have anywhere near the materials to actually accomplish this. Veteran, not veterinarian, but close enough. Close enough. I'm sure they must have given you a base medical training, Bobcat. I'm sure first aid was probably a thing. So we are talking about gunshot wounds, so I would imagine possibly there was some focused material on first aid for gunshot wounds, so you actually might be exactly the right person to deal with Frog and Duck, because we shot the heck out of them. We just shot them all day long. Oh, did we shoot them? Shot one guy's ear off, but he's basically okay other than that. Winning of Hearts and Minds is not going well. Wow, that game was brutal. And you're playing, and oh my goodness, you've done everything wrong and you're dead. But I played for like 5 minutes. Yes, you've done everything wrong and you're dead. Oh, okay. I'm much better at Plague Inc. than I am at Rebel Inc. Escalation. That's just, okay, yeah, that's a lovely few minutes you put into the game. Oh, you've made all the wrong choices and you are dead. So mod that shows you everything about a certain pawn in the bottom left that's super nice. And color-coded mood backgrounds. Oh, that would be good. It'd be nice to know who's going to go off-kilter sooner rather than later. Duck, how do we do with you? Because we shot your spine. Oh, you have hypothermia. Oh, I'm sorry. We should probably put a heater in your room. It may not have been the gunshots. It may have had more to do with the heat. There you go. I'm going to put it right by your bed. And somebody totally needs Penge. How's your construction skills, please? Close enough. Yep, close enough. Can you prioritize that, please? All the prisoners are freezing to death at the moment. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, you know what? It's warmer when you get your own bedroom. How about that? If you wanted to convert to our cause, you can have a bedroom maybe with some heat in it. And having said that out loud, I should probably think about heat for these areas as well. Yeah, I'll think about it. I need more basic materials. How's the tree cutting going, guys? Have we cut down any more trees at all? Not so much, really. No, not really. I mean, a few down here. I like the idea of Shadow Plague and Plague in Cold Wee Hours. I may have to play that one myself. Oh, I might jump into that for a little bit. Oh dear, somebody's got an infection. Whose problem is it now? Oh, Duck has an infection. Oh, Super Duck. Not Super Duck like a superhero that is part man, part duck, and has all the strengths and all the weaknesses of ducks. I don't really know what a duck's weakness is. Bread? Is it prone to bread? I don't know. Anyway, I'm chit-chatting while Duck is dying here. So, Ignat, were you wicked good at doctoring? Yeah. Can you now go deal with his infection? Actually, I don't know that you're a man or a woman. No, you're a woman, Duck. You're Miss Super Duck. Miss Super Duck. That's a lot going on there. All right, who else is having medical emergencies? What's your problem now, Frog? Is it the cold? It's the hypothermia, isn't it? I really need to get a heater in there. Penge, how's the prioritizing the heater thing going? Because I think I'm about to lose all 3 patients because I didn't put a heater in their room. Daffy Duck's other superhero character. Bobcat may have to tutorial Ninja Dave on that. On what? I have good luck with Operation Impending Panda. Impending Panda is good. Went away for 5 minutes and everyone's freezing to death. Well, it's fine, Penge, because you're going to save them. I've got you prioritizing working on a heater here. I've kind of forgot the cold snap may affect people inside as well as the people outside, but it's all going to be fine in just 1 second, guys. We're going to get a heater going right now, and it's already on. Let's just get that to room temperature. You guys are going to be fine. Duck has an infection and massive hypothermia, but it's all fine. No, you don't have hypothermia anymore. I just put a heater in your room. It's still only 33 degrees Fahrenheit in there, but that's going to come up, Duck. You don't worry about this. Oh, you have frostbite all over the place. You're covered in frostbite. You are literally a popsicle right now. Oh, dear. And you have the infection. So you are, in fact, frozen. You are like Mr. Freeze came in and worked on you. All of your toes and the infection. Oh, and somebody's come to visit. I hope it's not the health inspectors. Bring them tea. It cures so much. Yes. Rim Hub. Okay. I don't generally mod things, but I'll take a look at it. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not morally opposed to it. It's just not something I generally do. Temperature really needs to come up. Okay, it's like 62 degrees in here now. You can't possibly have hypothermia anymore. You still are a human propsicle. Popsicle? Yeah, you also are covered in ice. Red, why are you not covered in ice? Oh, you're just shivering. Red, you are so tough. You're so badass. You're like, yeah, it's a little chilly in here. Oh, yeah, you guys are actually literally covered in ice? Yeah, it's a little chilly. It's okay. It's not bad. Red is a badass. I like Red. Where there is tea, there is hope. He's a duxicle. Well, not for long. Not for long, Duck. And if we have to perform some minor amputations, I'm sure I'll work on learning bionics at some point, and I'll transhumanize the bejesus out of you. Visitors, yes, sure, absolutely, visitors. Please don't ask about our prisoner accommodations. Who's our chattiest person around here? Nope, not Penge. Right, Mech. Yes, Mech. Go see if they've got anything decent to trade, like heat. Will work for heat. Speaking of heat, oh no, actually, Fleeb's got a heater. I just haven't turned it on. Turned it off because we had the heat wave. So all of you guys be on now, please. Every heater go on now. Thank you. Especially the one in the animal room. Do you have anything good that I want to buy? You know what? You could. I was going to say you can have the incendiary launcher because I don't really use it, but you're only going to give me $35 for it? That's terrible. As a total aside, I'm listening to the football, soccer, team are playing and they're winning 8-0. Did the other team show up? Yeah, we're kind of used to that. New England has winning football teams. Our football, not your football. The football where people smash into each other and then complain later on when they've got a concussion. We not kicking a ball with your feet. I don't know why you people call it football. I mean, all you do is kick the ball with your feet and you're not allowed to touch it. I don't see where you get football from that. It's an oddly named game. Do you have anything fun? Well, you have drugs. Herbal medicine. I mean, I wouldn't say no to that, but largely no. I'm going to sell you these bows because I can't think of anything else to do with them, to be honest. No, you're terrible traders. You should go away. I don't like you anymore. I will put you in the freezer that is also our prison. I should have stockpiled some food in there. They're on the pitch, just not playing the sport very well. American football seems like armored rugby. No, rugby is far more polite. Far more polite. It's a lovely, delicate game. American football is just throwing yourselves at people and then hoping somehow you make it across a line on the other end of the field. Basically, it's all about getting a concussion. Really, the point of American football is to get really, really good at it really quickly so you can get a lot of money and then cash out before you have horrible brain injuries. And horrible brain injuries, I might say. Just horrible brain injuries. But you'll be super rich. So there's that. Southampton 0, Leicester 8. Leicester or Leicester? Because it depends what country you live in on how that's going to be pronounced. But I'm pretty sure it's Leicester. I've lived there. I'm pretty sure Leicester is a real football team. Stabby, what are you up to? You're playing horseshoes. That's not really contributing to the health of the colony now, is it? Does this tree need to come down? Yep, sure does. That tree needs to come down. Stabby, why don't you cut that tree down while you're here? You're out here playing horseshoes. Why don't you cut some trees down? How about you? You're blocked. That needs to go. That probably needs to go as well. Now, back to my construction issue that I want to focus on. So, Ignat's bedroom is almost done. I really should get some kind of heat going on in here. Likely. I kind of need another heater. Extreme break, whom? Ignat, what's your problem? I just gave you a bedroom. Oh, you're withdrawing from drugs. Yeah. That will put you in a bad mood. Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that, Ignat. You are having horrible withdrawals. Sure, that makes sense. I'm going to put another heater here. And I'm going to put a vent between these rooms and between these rooms. Just to kind of move the air around here. Tattered apparel. Oh, Ignat, you're having more problems. What exactly is tattered about you? You go away. You come here, and you come here, and you come here. What's the worst thing going on here? Your war mask. Okay. I don't actually think I can make you another one of those, but I could make you a hat. So you're going to get a hat. That's all I got. In fact, you can have a bowler hat. There you go. I'll make some other hats while I'm here. And maybe a parka, because it's getting cold. Squig, welcome! Welcome! Remember you can use vents. Yes, I'm going to use vents. Bravo indeed for me. I'm a big fan of vents in RimWorld. Vents everywhere. 1 heater, 3 rooms. Done. If I weren't mildly worried about them escaping, I'd just knock a hole in the wall to put a vent in here. But I'm pretty sure if I knock a hole in the wall to put the vent in, they'll just leave. I mean, if I were a prisoner, I would. If a contractor came in and said, hey guys, I know you're in prison, but we're going to actually make your prison a little bit nicer. We're going to put a vent in this wall, and to do that, we're going to remove a section of the wall. We'll be back tomorrow to finish the work. Now, I'm going to ask you guys very politely, please do not escape while there's a giant hole in the wall. Just as a favor to me, don't escape while there's a giant hole in the wall. See you guys tomorrow. Have fun, kids. I think they'd leave. I'm pretty sure they'd leave. Invest in some fancy toilets. Well, the fancy toilets didn't actually do the job, now did they? I got them the nicest toilets they could possibly have, and we all died. It was just terrible. I kind of need some more lights going on here. What's my next big move in terms of construction? What production facilities do I not have at this point? Apart from the smelter rather, because I don't... Oh, right, I want to get a biofuel Whoosie McWhat's-it going on here. That's the thing I want to do. So that's relatively easy to keep going. Bad temperature. No, that's fine. We're all going to work it out. It'll be fine, game. Don't worry about it. I forget, does that need a chair? I genuinely don't remember. Well, you know what? Just build it anyway. We'll figure it out later. We'll deal with it later. So you're going to make a hat for Ignat. Ignat's going to freak out at any moment. Yeah, see, this would be a giant hole in the wall in the prison. I just don't think that's a good idea. I think Red is pacing back and forth, waiting for there to be a giant hole in the wall. Mech, what are you up to right now? Oh, you're feeding one of the prisoners. Oh, good job. How did we do on the whole hypothermia, frostbite, bits of you falling off thing? Still frostbite. Okay. You still technically have frostbite. I suppose you don't really get rid of it once it's there. I think we're going to have to perform several operations on Duck. Duck is basically going to be a cyborg by the time I'm done with her, apparently. Visitors are leaving. That's fine. Our living conditions are terrible. Pay no attention to them. You actually have a little more frostbite. Amputations may also be in order for you. Boy, we shot the heck out of you. We really just shot you all day long. Red's fine, though. Red only has one ear. I said you only have one ear! But he's basically fine. Unfortunately, he's also going to be a really long time to recruit. Oh, whoa, Red. You just dropped to 8.8. Was it Frog? Frog may have been the bad one. Okay, he's still at 19.2. Oh, we'll have Red in no time. And Duck. They're about the same at this point. Need warm clothes. Well, I'm going to start working on it. We're going to be working on the whole clothing thing. Kind of need to work on some lights, if I'm honest. Why are you not turned on? You turn yours... Reconnect? Be on. You're a stupid heater. I don't like you. Ear today, gone tomorrow. Yeah, his ear's gone! Red, your ear is missing. I think we shot it. You know what? I'll write it down. I'll tell you later. All right, blaze through RimWorld nap time. Maybe install some prison doors on the TV room, and then you can do the vent thing. Yeah, that's not the worst idea. But it's irrelevant because they have a heater in their room. I don't need the vents there. They have their own heater. In fact, the prison is one of the nicest bedrooms that exists. It's got lovely armchairs, nice table, got an extra bed in case you have guests. It's got a guest bed. Red never sleeps. Red, do you have like a trait for that? I've never seen you sleeping. What's your deal? Nope, you have an annoying voice, and you're a teetotaler, and you're optimistic. Nothing about you sleeping, though. You're quite good at shooting. And cooking. Well, guess who just became the butcher? Okay, Red, you're going to be doing a lot of hunting and cooking. Ignat, what's your problem? Are you about to have a freak out? No, you're off mining. Okay, great, good. I totally need you to do that. Got a good bit of steel over there, too. Nice. Where did my house go? There it is. Wow, this place is getting big around here. That's much bigger than I thought it was. Okay. I could just carve out another bedroom here. Actually, I could just carve out another bedroom right here. I can make this into a bedroom. Give me steel walls again, please. Let's just do, I don't know, kind of this thing. Like that. I still have plenty of room for the biofuel refiner. Okay, that's going to be a new bedroom. Because why not? I still need one more after that. American football is a less dangerous version of rugby. We didn't start adding armor until the 1930s. That is fair. That is fair. Look at all those old movies. They're just running around in, like, basically, I don't know, leather armor, and then we got the really good plasticky armor later. With a Red, maybe Snake Plissken. Oh, there you go. Did Snake Plissken only have one ear? It must be that Mike Tyson love. Exactly, Jules. You see how it all works now. You see the Mike Tyson philosophy at work here. We are totally going to Mike Tyson them into loving us. I just like basically using Mike Tyson as a verb now. Oh, Vosseros, you're completely asleep. That's not really contributing to the colony. I know you're a monkey, but I feel you should be doing more productive things. Or at least more entertaining things here. Go be cute somewhere. Go ride a unicycle and wear a bowler hat or something. Can the monkeys wear bowler hats in this game? Because I'll make him one right now. No, you're just eating some bushes. Okay, fair enough. At least you're not eating any of the meals. And how are the other animals, now that I think about it? So we've got a male muffalo and a female muffalo. Good. Female, whatever this is, alpaca, and female alpaca. Okay, that's not going to work out biologically. And we have a male turkey. All right, what's kicking around the neighborhood here? I'd love to find a female turkey or a male alpaca. I've got a male alpaca right there. Okay, somebody go try and tame that. And don't even bother shooting anything at this point. We've got tons of food. Don't need any food right now. Bring me bananas. We have berries in this game. We don't have bananas per se. We have some berries at the moment. Some. And by some I mean like quite a lot, actually. We have 525 units of berries, so we're good on berries right now. Fleeb, what are you off to go do? You're off to go play horseshoes? While you're heading out that direction, would you mind refueling that wood generator? It's on your way. Grab some wood, it's on your way. It's going to be great. Didn't really get as much wood collected before winter hit as I thought. Oh well. And somebody actually I'd love it if somebody brought this in from outside and actually stored it anywhere at all that isn't outside. That'd be great. Did I delete that growing zone? I did allow sowing. You guys can totally go grow some more rice that I don't need in there if you want to. I notice nobody's really sowing in there. Huh. Don't really know what to do with that. There are bananas in the jungle biomes. Oh, really? I haven't really bounced around too many of the different biomes, because when I play it for myself, I mostly just play it for fun and casual. No, I'm not actually looking for a particular challenge. So, that. How's, Mech? Oh, good, Mech's doing it. Mech's reasonably chatty with people. And they're back to healing, but at least they're not about to die because they are indeed covered in ice. How's your infection, Duck? How's that doing for you? You are going to be fine on that. Yeah, you have 84% immunity right now. You should be totally cool. Oh, wow. Nice job, Mech. Dropped it 19.2 down to 17 in one chit-chat with Frog. We may have red ducks sooner than I thought. That may be real good. Well, then I guess I got to keep working on the bedrooms then, at this point. Somebody's got to keep working on these bedrooms so I have somewhere for these people to sleep. I could spin one out over, I don't know, here-ish. Yeah, I think I will do that. Let me just make sure there's plenty of steel eventually being harvested. Yeah, I've got tons of it outlined over there. That'll be fine. Let me get another bedroom kicking along here. Maybe sort of in this-ish direction. If I took it like here. I can't do that because that'll make that... Well, I mean, I can do it, but that's silly because it'll make that a closed space. And then, the air conditioner is just blasting hot air into there. And I don't actually know if that's a problem, but I'm not going to do it. And have a door. Oh, I don't know. There-ish. Okay, get started on that, guys. And, wow, this place is really monochromatic. I do have a lot of wood floors here. I mean, I've got the carpet thing I can do, but I don't think I actually have a lot of cloth. Or indeed, any at all. Do I have any cloth? I don't. Okay, I should start producing cotton at some point. Excuse me. Much better. Okay, what's the next plan? Bedrooms? Yes, check. Done that. Made some kibble. Wouldn't kill us to queue up a little bit more. Oh, Red's finally asleep. Good. I was getting a little worried about you, if I'm going to be honest. Nobody's particularly keen. Everybody's playing horseshoes. Guys, this is not contributing to the colony. And anyway, I've got a TV. Go watch that. Oh, a solar flare. How spiffy. I'm sure that's going to be fun. Excellent. Really appreciate that, RimWorld. Thank you. And Ignat's still about to have a freak out at any point. Is it still because of the drug withdrawal? It's mostly the drug withdrawal. Yeah. Yeah, you have a decent bedroom. Decent. Okay. You have a sandstone dresser. That's really nice, Ignat. But no, the drug withdrawals are making you not really appreciate the beauty of your dresser. Yeah, every electrical appliance is out. Good thing these don't run on power, otherwise the prisoners would walk right out. And you're working on the biofuel thingamajiggy whoosy what's it there, which is great. But we're still going to need a lot more wood. Oh, I think we got our... Did we just get our male alpaca? Alpaca. Yeah, we did. We totally did. Okay, cool. Now we can make more alpacas. Excellent. And you live in area 2. P.S. Now we can make more alpacas that are different from the ones that we have. Now I missed the version where we played at my old recon unit when I was in the army. Aside the fact that I was often the one being thrown through the goalposts. Excellent. Is there still Penge bedroom envy going on? That is a good question. Who's most envious of bedroom issues? Let's see. Slightly impressed of bedroom. Okay, so you're not envious of anything. You're jealous of Engie's bedroom. Well, what's your problem, plebe? Oh, actually, truth be told, Engie has a stunning bedroom. I must have done that because Engie was the one who was jealous of the bedroom, and she's going with slightly impressive bedroom. But it's not jealous of somebody else's bedroom, so there's that. It's better than nothing, but now Scion is jealous of Engie's bedroom. Well, you know what, Scion? Maybe you're just going to have to eat it a little bit. Okay? I can't keep making people these mammoth bedrooms for no reason other than you said you didn't like your bedroom. Build more pylons. Do what now? Hello, what? Pylons? What do you mean by pylons? No, the power is low because we have a solar flare, Bobcat. Just all power is gone. So yeah, we just did a solar flare. I already unticked it over here, but all the electricity is out. So it's that thing going on. I do actually have enough power. We had a little EMP burst there, so that'll be out for a day or so. Besides, it's fun in the dark, and please prisoners don't use this as an excuse to overpower us and leave. I'm surprised when there aren't like many. Actually, I think when there are many prisoners, they will have a higher chance of actually trying to escape. Duck, can't help noticing that you are buck naked. Why is that? You know what? We're probably going to need a lot of clothes for all of these people. Like, a lot. Start making whatever you can, basically. Make some shirts. Make hats. We'll try and sort this along. Who's actually on crafting duty? Kind of Penge. Kind of Fleeb. Engie's really good at it, actually. And I've got you at 1 on cleaning. Why don't you be 2 on cleaning, and just for a while, be 1 on crafting. Let's crank out a bunch of new clothing for the folks. Parkas might be worth making. Yeah, I'm just queued up a few of those. Duck has been plucked clean. Yeah, Duck's naked. Are you a nudist, by the way? Is that one of your traits? No, you're an underground or psychopathic night owl. You should be the one who's up all night, and you're completely naked. You're not actually that good at anything, except punching people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to keep you because you'll be a warm body that will do, at minimum, bare basic tasks, which is fine. And you'll get better at things as time goes on, but you're kind of terrible. You're really, really not very good at anything at all. But you're not a nudist, so that's good, because that's going to be fussy in the winter. Trying to appease both sides of that, keeping you from not dying of frostbite, which I admittedly don't have a high success rate with so far. I know there's precedent for allowing you to have frostbite, and quite a bit of it, but I'm working on that, Duck. I've made improvements to combat the frostbite issue. Josh and Mandy, love my videos. Thank you so much, man and woman? I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Josh and Mandy. I really appreciate that. It's always confusing when people come in together. It's like they burst into the party at once and I don't know how to address them. So, thank you, both of you, so much. I really appreciate that. That genuinely means a lot to me. I don't say that lightly. If you're new to the streams, I don't say things like that lightly. I really do genuinely respect and appreciate anyone who turns up for this nonsense. So, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy them. We used to do a very, very regular stream on Fridays and Saturdays. New employment has meant that I can't be regular about it, but I do try to at least pop up once a week and hopefully twice if I can. So I'm never 100% sure when it's going to happen, but it is going to happen at that point. He's a duck naked Dave. Oh. Yeah, we have been a little shy of puns today, Vosseros. You're kind of slipping on that. Oh, the cold snap is over. Oh, good. Duck, good news for you. I've got great news. You're buck naked, but it's about to get warmer, so, that's going to work out. Are you wicked sad because you're naked? I bet you are. Yeah, you're really sad about being naked and sick. You're sick and tired of being naked, and you slept in the cold, possibly because you have no clothes. It can't be that cold in there. The heater is literally next to your bed, Duck. It's 69 degrees in there. That is not only a comfortable temperature, that might be a little bit warm for sleeping. Duck, no, what? You know what, Duck? That one's on you. That one's on you. Cute RimWorld base, we love this game. I do too. I held off getting this for a long, long time. In fact, I never technically got it. I finally, it was gifted to me by a viewer who's like, just play RimWorld. Would you just bloomin' play RimWorld, please? You'll love it. And indeed I do. I just didn't understand it. I looked at it, and the people who loved RimWorld were like way too into RimWorld, where it seemed like it was almost a weird cult. Like, these people are freaky for RimWorld. And I'm not at that level. There's a limit to how much I will micromanage this thing. So, you know, I watch a lot of gameplay of RimWorld, especially Penge's RimWorld, which is fantastic. And I'm not saying that just because I'm the chief doctor there. I mean, Penge is my chief shooty guy here. So I watch a lot of gameplay of RimWorld, and I know there are, like, Graham DeVell, fellow Granite Accidents member Graham DeVell, is really good at RimWorld and can micromanage every aspect of it. So, you know, he'll make sure that this hat is made out of the exact particular material to deal with this character's exact particular trait. And this I can't get there. I just like building bases, and things happen. People come, people go. I've got a naked guy named Duck that I'm about to make a member of my colony, and maybe Duck will never have clothes. Maybe you just don't need clothes, Duck. Speaking of that, how close are you? Oh, you're very close. 4.8. Red is 6.3. Frog is still going to take a while. Frog, I'm going to tell you, when Red and Duck don't live in your cell anymore, you're going to want to come over to our side there. How many games have had you musing about sending a brick to Slick Rick? Yes. So, here's the thing, Josh and Mandy. Here's the thing. First of all, I am almost entirely always doing these streams on very little sleep. Very little sleep. Which can accentuate my personality, I guess is how Bill Cosby would say it. But this is certainly no occasion. It's not because I didn't sleep. I just had to get up really, really, really early for work, like when it's dark out early for work kind of thing. When like normal humans are not awake, because I had a 6-hour drive for work today, for reasons that I will not explain for both. I don't really want to advertise where I work, and I also legally can't tell you what I do for a living. It's not like some super secret scientist thing. It's more like medical and HIPAA stuff that I can't talk about. But because it could lead you, because you know I'm kind of an open book, guys. So if I gave away too much about what I do, then you could potentially, discover things about people that shouldn't be discovered. Anyway, long story short, I've been up for a really, really long time, Josh and Mandy. So when you're in chat, which will happen, here's how this is going to go. We're going to be playing some RimWorld, and there'll be a brick. It's just a random stone block. 20 minutes later, we've had an in-depth discussion about the existence or non-existence of Slick Rick. In other words, is Slick Rick still alive or not? And there will be much Google searching and talking about Slick Rick. So conversations in chat can take not just turns, but radical sharp turns. Like, you know when you're driving down the street and it says sharp right? And you know that's a wicked hairpin turn. Yeah, we can just slam on the brakes, do the record scratch noise, and we're headed in another direction. So you'll get used to it. Trust me, I assure you, you will get used to it. It gets a little me around here sometimes. First time I played RimWorld, my people starved to death. Well, that's better than I did, Martin. The first time I played RimWorld, I opened up an Ancient Evil on day one. I was just tooling around. My 3 colonists hadn't even organized the stockpile yet, and a little thing popped up that says, "You've discovered an Ancient Evil." And I said, great, I'm going to go open that up and see what lives in there. And then they all murdered me very, very quickly. Very, 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 very quickly. So that was my first day in RimWorld. I've gotten a little bit better about it since then. When it says there's an Ancient Evil, I do at least wait until we're well armed at that point. Just find a really nice airsoft pistol I should get. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Good job. Red Duck. Duck. Remind me one more time, Duck. You're the closest to being Mike Tysoned into loving us. Okay, good. Do we need those berries? We totally don't, because we have tons and tons of food still, right? Oh my goodness, we've got so much food. We have, like, the most food. I should probably just put some of this over in the animal area. It's not the worst idea, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know, maybe just the rice could live over there. Yeah, but then I might run out of food, and I'd rather the animals die than I did. It's facts of life there. And is Ignat still about to lose his mind? Yeah, sorry, her mind. No, his mind. Ignat's a boy. Okay, or at least identifies as such. That's fine. How's the drug addiction coming? Yeah, you're really not happy with all of the drugs that you've done and that you're not doing now. And P.S., I don't actually have any of those drugs, so I don't even have a way to help you with that. Sorry, Ignat. I mean, if you want to leave, I do have 3 new colonists on deck at this point, conveniently named Frog, Duck, and Red, because those are 3 great names for 3 people who showed up together. Penge, you're finally getting around to building the other bedroom. Speaking of the other bedroom, how's the other bedroom coming along? Getting there. Stabby's working on that. One more piece for the wall. Oh, starvation? Really? Oh, Ignat's having a bite to eat. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it, game. A little preemptive there, game. He's eating as you're giving me the pop-up. So I think it's gonna be okay. Don't worry, game. Don't worry. Alright, did I get things that I wanted to get done? Not really. Frog, Red, and Duck are coming along nicely. But I don't have bedrooms ready for them yet. And I'd prefer they didn't sleep in the freezer, as they have a penchant for doing. Or at least any colonist apparently has a penchant for sleeping in the freezer if no other bedrooms are available. I also wouldn't mind outlying a bit more power. Oh, never mind power, actually. This thing's up and running. So, it does take a chair. Okay, that's fine. If it wants a chair it shall have. Let's just pop one of those there. And probably a light would be a good idea around here, too. That can live over there. So start. We don't really have any wool right now, but start. Oh, then I'm going to need somewhere to store it. Okay. That isn't going to burn the place down. I should probably work on a completely separate storage area that won't burn down if it explodes. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. And I should probably put that somewhere conveniently near the biofuel generator that I need to make. Why is that blank spot blank? That's weird. Is that just not a... It's just a weird not part of the zone. Not sure why. Huh. Well, have that part of the zone then. Knock yourself out, kids. Why is this heater off? Reconnect? I don't know, do something. You should have plenty of power. We got a geothermal generator over here. Is the rest of my heat not on? No, these heaters are on. Duck's nice and toasty warm. Good. Got roast duck. Ha ha ha! See what I did there? It's roast duck. It is actually 70 degrees in there. It's not cool in there. Okay. So I need to do another whole construction project of somewhere to put the biofuel so that when it invariably explodes, it doesn't take the rest of the base out with it. Some nice stone walls, just a little tiny storage area where we can put that, and only that. So when it blows up, everything else doesn't blow up with it. Harriet and Charlotte, welcome! Welcome. See, unlike Josh and Mandy, who are new around here, Harriet and Charlotte I can address easier. So Harriet and Charlotte, meet Josh and Mandy. They're new here. They'll get the hang of it eventually. Welcome. How are you folks doing? I hope you're doing very well. There was no plan to the stream, so if anyone's wandering in going, oh, why didn't we know about this stream? Why doesn't Dave tell us anything around here? What is his problem? No, I got home a tiny bit early from work, and I thought, you know what? I am going to jump on and stream so I can at least see you guys. See in air quotes, so I can see you guys and hang out with you guys this weekend. So the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I am technically on call. So I basically have to have my phone in my hand. I may be called to work at a moment's notice, or I may not be called to work at all. So I'm thinking I might try and stream tomorrow with the understanding that, at the drop of a hat, I'm just going to have to go, and we're done, goodbye. That may entirely have to happen. Maybe it won't be like racing out the door. It's not like a national emergency or anything. But like, okay, now I have to go to work. And it's like a half-hour drive to get over there. So I might try and stream tomorrow, unless I've already been called in at that point, in which case nothing. But anyway, long story short, it's still up in the air, scheduling-wise. So I stream... Oh, God, what is your problem, Ignat? Is it the drugs? It's the drugs, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You're still wicked sad about that. You're really, really sad about that. I'm totally going to get you a bionic spine when we get bionics, but right now you just kind of need to chill out. You're going to have a freak out. I know you will. I know you will. Although Penge had that freak out with the bringing the corpse out and showing it to people. Where's our house? There it is. Boy, that spot over there would make a really good spot for the biofuel containment area. That's already what? Is that marble? No, it's slates. Nice slate walls. I could just finish that off. Put the biofuel generator... Actually, I could just put the biofuel generator in here. Because that's prone to explosion, too, as I recall. Have to have a think about that. That might be a great spot to solve all of my problems, then just run a wire over here. That would probably be a real good spot for that. Solve many of my issues. Ah, we're finally getting wood coming in. Good. What is that? It's a gladius. Gladii? Gladium? Gladiisms? I don't know. But anyway, we've got one of them. That bedroom's done. But P.S., guys, you can haul those away anytime you feel like it. So that bedroom's done. That will probably end up being Duck's bed, I imagine, because he's most likely to get Mike Tyson first. Yeah, definitely. In fact, Mech, do you want to just bang this out? War merchant, you say? Oh, hello. War merchant. Ooh, yes, please. How far away are you? Move faster. Come to me, war... I don't actually have a lot of money. I don't really have a heck of a lot to trade, except food. I could trade a lot of food and still be fine for the winter. Oh, Ignat's had a freak out. Okay, what's the problem? You're in a daze. All right. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. At least you're not digging up corpses. I've got that working out for me. We don't think there's a recovery for Luciferium. That's kind of a pain in the neck. Well, I'm going to keep Ignat around as long as Ignat stays around. Because again, just the RimWorld philosophy of it's a warm body that will do things. Mech, you are our most social, right? Yeah, you're super, super chatty. Go trade with the war merchant. And then, if push comes to shove, maybe things happen and Ignat is euthanized. I'm just saying, I'm not planning for that to happen. I'm just saying sometimes people go to the hospital and they don't come out. That's all I'm saying about that. Oh, a panther. All right, you know what? I'm not getting excited about the panther the same way I got excited about the monkey. Because that didn't really work out. I spent a lot of money on that monkey and it doesn't do anything. Do you have any... Actually, you have clothes. You have really expensive clothes, though. Although I could just grab that war mask for Ignat. That would be one less thing for Ignat to be sad about. Do you deserve it, though, Ignat? There's not really that much good here. Not that much good at all that I desperately need. I mean, I might take some of the herbal medicine, but not really. I will sell off a bunch of this stuff, and I'll sell off those drugs as well. God knows I didn't need Ignat getting into them. Panther, are we upgrading the Mike Tyson Tiger? Yes, absolutely. No, I'm not buying exotic animals anymore until I'm sure they can haul things. It's the only reason I got the monkey. Just also monkey. Yeah, you can buy all of these useless weapons that I don't need anymore. And that steel gladiisms, have all of that for a grand total of 26 silver. Yeah, sure, fine. That's better than not having 26 silver. And, NG, what are you up to? You're eating something? No, you're not. You're refueling that generator. Surprise! Guys, are we not going to work on this? Okay, what happens if I delete it and put it back? Will you then go... Because I know we don't need the food now, but we will need food. Food doesn't just magically, go away. Or come back, rather. Food does go away, and it's not magic. It's called eating. Yeah, put potatoes in there. That's fine. Go put some potatoes in there. It's your earliest opportunity, please. Can you rename animals? Of course I can rename animals. That's why we have Vosseros the monkey. Why in God's name do you think I have a monkey named Vosseros? I thought he was going to haul things. Yes, we can absolutely rename animals. Would you and Charlotte like to be animals? I have 2 alpacas. Actually, I have 3 alpacas. Would you like to be alpacas or muffaloes? I myself would favor alpacas, but hey, I have a single turkey. One of you can be a turkey, but you're going to have to fight over it. I only have the 1 turkey at the moment. But yes, you can totally rename animals. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, particularly Josh and Mandy, who seem to know more about RimWorld than I do, which is not surprising. Alpacas, you got it. Okay, hang on, let me target some of them here. Let's see. Let's have that one. Okay. Oh, hang on, now I have to remember how to do this. I will figure this out. Somebody chime in and remind me how to do this. I know I totally did this, and now I can't kind of remember. Oh, it's over here. I got it. I remembered. I didn't remember. And I didn't do it either. That was totally not the right thing. It's in one of these. There it is. Okay, there it is. It's an odd icon for that. It's a very odd icon for that. So, we're in all caps. Hang on, we're in all caps world here. Harriet. That's Harriet the alpaca. And I don't know why this one came in named Sakura. I don't think we have a viewer named Sakura. Turkey should be Bird Brains. Oh, you're not wrong about that. But Bird Brains is already here. Bird Brains is mech. Bird Brains is already represented as mech. I'm a mech. So Sakura, you are now going to be not J. SHARLOTTE. Yeah, there we go. I haven't spelt the word Charlotte since I listened to The Cure. So there we go. Harriet and Charlotte, the alpacas. Welcome. We'll get lots of wool off of you, which is very good because we desperately need to make clothes. So live long and be woolly, Harriet and Charlotte, the alpacas. And Vosseros the monkey, please learn to haul anything at all, please. I totally bought you because I assumed monkeys could haul things. How could they not haul things? They haul things in real life. I've seen it on the Nature Channel. Nature Channels. There's so damn many of them. Okay, I need to do some more construction, and I think I'm going to put the whole biothermal, biofuel, but then that's a really long walk. I could just move that, I suppose. I'm going to have a think about all of that. I'm going to have to think about all of the whole biofuel idea. I could just carve out a little tiny section here to store the biofuel in. We're not going to make tons of it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. All right. Probably an excellent place to call the stream. It's actually quite a bit longer than I planned to do. I planned to just jump in and do a quick stream, but you know how I am. I get chatting, and I get playing RimWorld, and I get hanging out with you guys, which is very, very, very fun. And then it's an hour and a half later, basically. But I will... I'm going to call the stream there, guys, because I haven't had dinner yet, and I've been up since like some ungodly hour that was dark. All I know is very, very dark and cold. Alpacas were the spitting images of us. I see what you did there. Vosseros, you're slipping. Harriet and Charlotte are bringing in puns, and we've only got like 1 from you today. So there it is. Anyway, guys, I'm going to check out. I'm going to go... I don't know, probably find out that I have to work tomorrow. I haven't looked at my phone yet, and I think I'm supposed to go do things like that. That's what being on-call means. But anyway, I will check you guys out later. Thank you so much for coming along. I'm really glad I got a chance to get home early and do this stream. And folks who are new, thank you so much for checking this out. We do this frequently, so come and hang out with us. It's just a fun group of people who hang out, and we do silly things like play RimWorld and chat about Slick Rick and Mike Tyson. It happens. You'll get used to it. But anyway, guys, I am out of here. I will see you guys whenever I see you next. Thank you so much. Goodbye, and goodbye.